Hello, lovely and darling viewers. This time I am reviewing Scarlet by Marissa Meyer. It is the second book in the Lunar Chronicles, and Scarlet is a retelling of Little Red Riding Hood. But we also continue on with the characters and the plot that was developed in Cinder, so we do see Cinder and her story and what happens to her next, which is like, phew, after the end of that book. Major cliffhanger there. So this review will contain spoilers for the first book, Cinder, so check out my review for Cinder first. I totally recommend reading the whole thing, but at least start with Cinder and try that one out first, guys. So, spoilers for Cinder if you haven't already gotten there. In the second book, we are introduced to Scarlet Benoit. She is a farm girl from rural France, and she pilots a delivery ship for her grandmother, like delivering all their produce and stuff that they have farmed, obviously. So, pretty quiet life until Scarlet's grandmother goes missing, and Scarlet is freaking out. Like, she can't find her grandmother. It's not like her grandmother to just disappear and not tell anybody, but nobody else believes her. Like, people run away all the time, and the fact that her ID chip is pulled out of her makes everybody else think that maybe she left on purpose, but Scarlet's like, no, she's been kidnapped, and why would she do that? So Scarlet is going crazy not being able to find her grandmother. I love Scarlet as a character. She is like the queen of sarcasm. I love her feistiness. She is so full of like fight, and she's so pragmatic and just brilliant. She's so spunky. I love Scarlet. On her quest to find her grandmother, she runs into a street fighter named Wolf. Wolf is part of this gang, and they act and function like a pack of wolves, and it is really, really weird. And Wolf is really, really tough. And he and Scarlet have definitely not had similar upbringings at all. For one thing, Wolf doesn't even know what a tomato is. He's like in awe of this juicy red deliciousness once he finally tries it, and yeah, I love Wolf. He has this odd mix of being like really tough and really like childlike at the same time. So Wolf and Scarlet go off to find the grandmother. So in this story, we also get to find out what happened to Cinder. At the end of the last book, Cinder is thrown into prison, and now she needs to escape. In the process of escaping, she ends up in the cell of Captain Carswell Thorne, who was ex-American military, and he is in prison for, first of all, stealing a ship in America, the Rampion, and also more recently trying to steal stuff in the Eastern Commonwealth, which is how we ended up in the same prison Cinder is in. And so these two reluctantly agree to help each other because they need to flee. They both have the same goal of getting out of the Eastern Commonwealth as quickly as possible. Carswell is a great character because he is so cocky and sure of himself. So after they escape from prison, Cinder and Thorne end up going to France to try to find Michelle Benoit. They need to find her because Michelle Benoit is the only one who knows how and why of the hows and whys of Cinder becoming a cyborg. And Cinder really needs to know about her past now. In the story, we also get to see a bit of Kai, and he's wrestling with the fact that he needs to find Cinder. Levana is completely enraged and totally going crazy about the fact that Cinder escaped, and Kai doesn't have any, like, Kai is totally confused about why Levana is this obsessed with Cinder. Like, she's just a cyborg. And so Kai is walking this very, very tight line of trying to appease Levana and not start a war, but also rooting for Cinder to escape because he likes her, and also Cinder might know something about the lost Princess Celine. So I love this book, Scarlet, for a lot of the same reasons that I love Cinder. It's just this continuation of the story. I really have trouble not, once I start reading Cinder, just keep going through the whole series and just continuing all of it as being one giant book. So all the reasons that I love Cinder, I also love Scarlet. I love the introduction of these new characters. I will post the links to my reviews for the whole series down below. And yeah. Peace out, guys. I love you, and keep reading. Bye.